The Little House is an oddity to all who pass it and don't already know its story. Children have memories of playing inside the house. They must have been very small children, although it wasn't originally a child's toy. The house was first a parade float for the County Centennial Parade in 1887. Huntingdon was experiencing a boom like no other, and the cottage planning mill decided to demonstrate how far Huntingdon had come and where it was headed. In the parade, he had two floats right next to each other. The first one had a sign that said, "A house of long ago," right next to a little log cabin. The second one was the house you see before you, and it advertised the modern house of today. This is where history can be entertaining, because what people of a certain era think is the future is actually really antiquated now. The modern house of today has not retained much of this house. For a century, it sat in the yard of J.H. Dunkel, the superintendent of the mill. As generations of kids passed through its tiny door, the house fell into disrepair. 100 years after it was built, the house found a new home right here. It was restored. Kids can't play inside anymore, so now its main function is to lure curious passersby into chat with the Historical Society volunteers. All the buildings in Huntingdon have had to withstand a lot of flooding. As you can see, the river has not been far from any of the stops on the tour. One of the most unique floods happened in early November of 1810. It washed thousands of pumpkins downstream, and that's why it's called the Great Pumpkin Flood. Charlie Brown. Feel free to walk around the historical garden that includes this little house. You'll find some other artifacts from the county's history. Our next stop is Union Depot, which you see right behind me. Go meet up with Jim Tootin. I'm going to go find something to eat.